Today is my engagement dinner day. I gotta wake up, buddy. I gotta wake up. Woo! Today is a beautiful day. Today is a beautiful day. Today is a beautiful day. Yay, yay. Welcome back to another video, y'all. Today is a beautiful day. Let me get ready. First and foremost, I just want to say thank God. I want to give God all the glory today, every day, all day. So comment GG's down below. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a little bit about how I got to this point. And I think it's going to help a lot of you guys, find true love and also find happiness. You might even find happiness. You never know. But other than that, I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning into my journey. As you guys know, I have quit my 9-to-5 day job. I was making $100,000 a year. And I walked away with no savings, with no job lined up. And guess what? God gave me the woman of my dreams in this same season. I'm grateful that, I woke up today. I'm grateful for you guys, and I'm grateful for God. I'm grateful for God putting it in my heart that I wanted to, build a better relationship with him and open my heart to the church. In this video, I'm going to talk about 3 to 4 different things and how I got to this point today. And I hope that this video, helps a lot of you guys, get away from lust or change your ways and just be better. I'm not saying it in a way that I feel like I'm better than you in no way, shape, or form. But I hope that through my experience and through my mindset and my perspective, that it helps you guys think differently and become better versions of yourselves, right? Recently, I had a really good engagement dinner with my family and my fiance's family, and we shared food, we shared laughs, we did games. We did music, we had speeches going on, bonfires, the whole nine. Food was good, the vibes was there. It was God-given, like quite literally, like both sides of family, like the family literally gets along. Like everybody just meshes so well together. Like that's all I could ask for. You feel me? Like you shouldn't be in no situation where your family don't like that family for no reason, or just like, yeah, it's a toxic environment. Like that's not God-given, you feel me? And I've always prayed for something like this, to have a healthy environment of both sides where people can get along and come together and have fun, right? And love each other, you feel me? One thing that I want to talk about when it comes to lust is that most men, and I'm not even going to just say men, but a lot of women too, are very, like in this generation and in today's times, are very, very lustful. And there's a lot of reasons because of that. There's a lot of reasons for that. You got the movies pushing lust, you got the cartoons, you got the TV shows pushing lust, you got movies, environments, you got liquor, weed, marijuana, drugs, all that stuff. All that stuff is in a way putting us in a head space of being lustful. Then the music that we listen to, all of this stuff plays a role. Everything that you consume plays a role into who you are as a person. Even your environment, the people you're around, right? And one thing that I realized that lust does to you is it kind of makes people, it confuses people. It makes people, it confuses them with sexual, it's like they confuse sexual attention or sexual attraction with genuine connection. You feel me? My freaking pronunciation is so crazy. Like, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. It confuses sexual attraction with genuine connection. That's like one of the biggest things that I learned, is that as I was growing up, most people say, oh, well, teenage boys, they only want one thing. Honestly, I was a teenage boy at one point, and I will say that a lot of teenage boys only want one thing. Most teenage boys at 15, 16, 17, 14 years old ain't really looking for love. Like, you don't even really know what love is for real. You feel me? You see a girl, you see a boy, you think they cute, and you want to get to know them, you feel me? And you want to do things with them. Like, let's just be honest, right? And lust quite literally blinds you. It makes you think that, oh, this person is attractive. This person is attractive. Oh my God, my pronunciation is hard. Jeez. Lust makes you think that this person is attractive. Like, I want to get to know them. No, you don't. You want a bone. You want a crack. Let's be real, right? And when you feed too much into lust, when you consume music that's about lust, when you consume movies that's about betrayal, infidelity, like just cheating on husbands, cheating on people. Like, God warns us in the Bible about that. And I'm not even gonna sit here and act all super religious like I know every verse in the Bible, but I do know it's verses in the Bible that talk about cheating, that talks about doing things behind people's back and stuff like that. And God really wants us to save ourselves for marriage. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Is it easy to do that? Absolutely not. God does forgive us for our sins. However, when there's so many people running rapid out here in life that's chasing sexual encounters and just so indulged in lust, like eventually it can cost you everything. It can cost you your career, it can cost you your life, it can cost you your health, it can cost you your relationship, it can cost you everything, bro. Like, quite literally. And I just feel like, from my own experience, bro, like, even like certain apps, like everybody know Twitter, or in other words, the X. That app is atrocious. I used to be so indulged in just pornography with Twitter, with websites and stuff like that. And I noticed one thing I realized is that the more I watched it, the more I fed into that spirit, that lustful spirit of looking at women in a lustful way, objectifying them, only looking at them for one thing, seeing what they can offer me, only looking at them in a sexual way, I do, you get what I'm saying, fellas? Like, fellas, y'all know, right? And growing up as a teenager, even up into my early adulthood, like in my early 20s, is like, one thing you realize is that we used to think, most of us thought that a relationship was should mainly be focused on looks. Mainly focusing on looks is kind of lustful too, because that's only one part. Beauty lasts only for a season, right? Handsomeness only lasts for a season. Like, quite literally, as you get old, like, your best features, like, they start to decline a little bit. Your face isn't as tight. You start to get wrinkles. Your boobs might not sit up as high. You feel me? Like, a lot of things change. So, like, when you looking at a female, like, ooh, she fine as hell, she's sexy, like, ooh, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about? Like, you feeding the lust at that point. Redirect your energy. Like, if you looking at a female and the first thing you think is, dang, I'll do that to her, off back, you in the wrong headspace, and that's not gonna work out. You feel me? Lust is very, 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 very dangerous, because when you out here indulging, think about nightclubs. Like, I don't even really like going to clubs for real, because I already know what the vibes is. Like, I don't care what nobody, this is my opinion, I don't care what nobody say. When you go to a club, bro, when you go out to clubs, bro, think about it. It's liquor, it's drugs, it's most times it's a bunch of single people. Everybody say, oh, you going out, you having a good time, you having a ball. Granted, it is some people that go out to clubs that drink and smoke and just want to listen to some music with their friends and dance. But most times when you indulge in alcohol and drugs, and you in that environment, if you see somebody that's attractive, you're going to have lust. You're going to have lustful thoughts. It's a lot of lust in one area. So that leads me to say to you guys, like, you have to find ways to remove things that feed things that's not beneficial to you. For instance, if you know you want to get rid of lust, get off that social media app. Like, for instance, when the social media app X, like, if you know that every time you get on that social media app, you end up watching sexual related videos, delete the app all the way off your phone. When I deleted that app off of my phone, I kid you not, when I deleted the app off my phone, I probably went, like, that was the first time in my life that I went like 3-4 months without watching any porn in a row. And I quite literally forgot, like, oh wow, I haven't even thought about it. I don't even feel the urge to. Like, I got rid of that, because I should not be looking at another woman that's not my wife. You feel me? And I shouldn't be watching other people commit sin. Like, I'm committing a sin by watching it, and then they commit a sin, and then I'm watching them sin. Like, so then now I want to go out and sin. It's like, it's a vicious cycle. You feel me? So back to my thoughts about the club. Like, I just try to remove myself from situations and environments that feed things that bring me out of character, that bring me further away from where I want to be as a man. Lust is dangerous because it makes you objectify people. It distracts you from the person that God wants you to be. Like, God didn't put us here to be just out here just having sex with 50 million different people. You feel me? Because you quite literally mixing energies with a bunch of different people, and you shouldn't want to do that. Because you kind of take on the characteristics of people that you deal with in a way. You feel me? Like, think about it. Like, it's nothing fulfilling in having sex with this girl or this boy, and then having sex with this boy and this girl, and then having sex with this boy and this girl. It's just like you just jumping person to person to person to person to person. There's no meaning behind that. Yeah, it feel good in a moment, but like you kind of leave empty because each person that you have sex with is like they taking something out of you. They taking energy out of you, and all these people sharing your energy for us. You feel me? Like, I wish sometimes, like when I think about it, like I wish I can rewind my life and go back and just not commit or do any of those things with all the different girls that I did it with. But I think I went through that, and where I'm at mentally now, God put me in a space where like I want to go back and help other men and women like not hold themselves back, because lust can put you in a really messed up spot. Like, it really can, for real. Like, it's nothing in it. And the turning point in my life was when I started to physically show up to church. God, he changed my heart. I wanted to get around other people who had different morals, who were much smarter than me, more wiser than me, much closer to God than me. And I had to take a leap of faith. Not even a leap of faith. I had to change my ways and put myself in an environment that was going to help me be better. Like, sometimes you can't just say, I'm going to stop something cold turkey. You have to find something healthy to replace it with. So if you, for instance, know that every time you drink alcohol, you get very, very sexual, right? Maybe instead of just quitting alcohol, maybe quit alcohol and replace it with going to the gym. Every time you think about drinking alcohol, that's another day that you need to be in the gym, or that's another hour or another 30 minutes that you need to be in the gym. Like, replace it with something that's positive, or another Bible verse you need to read. Like, replace it with something much more positive. And that's just a start. Like, it's not going to be easy. I'm not going to sit here and say that it's easy, but it's going to be worth it. Like, this is coming from somebody that quite literally struggled with lust. Like, I looked at women so crazy. Like, I just wanted to bone everything that was walking. You feel me? Not like that. Like, I wasn't no fiend, but like, I changed as a man when I stopped being so lustful. And I opened my heart, and I finally started showing up to church. And when I said, God, I'm going to show up to church every single Sunday as much as I can, and just put me around a community of men that wants to grow and wants to be strong, positive, uplifting man that wants to just leave their mark on the world. Like, I wanted to be around really good men. That's like that. I knew that was my intentions behind starting to go back to church. When I open my heart to physically showing up to church and getting around a different environment, if you can't physically go to church, like, get around a different environment of men or women that are on different time. And so if your group of girls all party and they just all have different men and they participate in drama, get around some women that's bossed up. Get around some women that don't sleep around. Get around some women that are virgins. Men, get around other men that don't smoke weed, that don't drink alcohol. Like, change whatever you want to stop. Get around other people that don't really do the things that you want to stop. You feel me? Or that you struggle with. That's going to be the easiest way. So my thing was, if I don't go to church, let me start showing up to church. And my heart was pure from the get-go. And I think that is when my life really started to change for the better. I'm not struggling with anxiety as much as I used to before I started going to church. I don't watch porn no more. I just feel much closer than I was to God, and I still have a long way to go. Like, I need to start reading the Bible every single day, something out of the Bible, or praying more consistently every single day before I touch my phone. That's something I know I need to work on. But once I open my heart up to God and say, you know what, I want to change my ways, I want to grow, I want to be around men with strong morals, with strong foundations, with wisdom, that's when I change, bro. Like, stop doing the things that you know is holding you back. Like, lust is a dangerous game. Like, quite literally, like, God do not want us out here just having sex with multiple different people, bro. Like, think about how that even sound. Like, I'm even mad at myself. Like, damn, like, X, Y, and Z didn't know what it's like to be with me. I was supposed to save myself for my wife. But just because you sinned before, and just because you are in a different space now, or you was in a different space, don't necessarily mean God won't forgive you. You feel me? You got to ask him for forgiveness and actively try to put yourself in better positions to not be that same person. So I say that to say that when I open my heart to God and then physically showing up to church, I feel like that's when God changed my mindset. He changed my point of view on things. Like, I have so many things to still work on, but I'm so grateful that the simple fact that I used to struggle with lust and I don't anymore. Like, all I want to do is help women and men. Like, I quite literally, that is my goal. I want to help as many men and women like not struggle with that, not go through that, because you can catch diseases by focusing on lust. You can lose your life because you out here just so thirsty to be lustful with somebody. Like, it can blind you for real. Like, we should definitely focus on trying to get rid of that. And I know a lot of people struggle with it, bro. Like, that's why I don't even like to watch movies about cheating. Like, I'm not a cheating man. I'm not a cheating person. So I don't want to feed into some type of energy. I don't want that energy on me. So I don't even try to watch movies like that. I don't even watch scary movies for real. Like, I try my best not to consume things or be around people or be around environments or do things that cause me to backtrack as much. And that is my whole goal in this video. And I hope through listening to me talk in this video that y'all took something from this. Hopefully, I pray before this video, and I pray and I hope that my delivery somehow reached you guys and changed y'all mind on how y'all looked at things and how y'all view lust. Like, try your best to stay away from giving everybody access to your body, your temple. Like, save yourself for one person. Really get to know someone intentionally. You feel me? And just give up the lust, bro, as much as you can. Replace it with something more positive. Because all that clubbing, that don't mean nothing. Like, I don't even really like, what am I going to the club for? Like, what am I going to the club for? I'm stressing myself out thinking about, like, what am I going to the club for? What am I celebrating? I'm getting drunk. I'm high as hell. I'm listening to music. And I know when I drink, I get flirty. I'm not finna drink and be in no club with a bunch of single women or some women that got a man they probably gonna be drunk, and then they probably gonna be fucking around and flirting and shit. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm cursing too much. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting myself in that environment. Like, if you know how you are as a person. So don't do the things that's gonna hold you back. Literally. But who am I, though? I'm just a guy that quit his 9 to 5. I made $100,000 a couple years in a row. No savings. I quit my job. And I'm giving y'all advice on how I feel so genuinely happy. Because I got closer to God. And I gave up things that don't align with where I know I want to go. I gave up that 9 to 5 job. I gave up lust. Because I know that when you give up something, when God leads you to give up something, he's going to replace it with better. You give up that boy, you give up that girl, he give you somebody better. You give up that job that's taking away all your energy, he gonna give you a better job. He gonna give you a business to create. He gonna give you a different mindset. Like, replace things that hold you back with things that are healthier. You feel me? Yeah, we all nobody perfect, but we gonna have our shortcomings from time to time. But as long as you wake up every single day and you trying to change your ways, you will be okay. Go to church, pray to God every single day, and give up lust. Lust is a dangerous game. Like, comment, and subscribe. Give me y'all comments down below. Let me know, y'all. Share y'all stories with me on how y'all want to change y'all ways. Some things that y'all struggling with. Maybe I can help, because I've been through a lot. But I know some of y'all have been through things that can help me too as well. So I love y'all. Until next time, thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey.